The Christmas House Shop is 'n Opskietwinkel, bekend in Engels as 'n pop-up shop in die Oos-Kaap wat net Kersversierings verkoop. Ons wil uitvind hoe so 'n onderneming winsgewend kan voortbestaan en waar presies alles begin het.
So the Christmas House Shop is a family business. It actually started by my parents, Brian and Leanne Heuer in East London. So, and strangely enough, everyone says to us, geez, your childhood must have been amazing. And in fact, we actually didn't have like huge Christmas. I mean, we had Christmas decor, but only when we left did my folks really do up their house. And, you know, everyone thought, well, geez, you must have lived an amazing childhood. And then from that, because they did up their house, everyone was so interested on where they got it from, because my mom would be, everything is for sale. There's no such thing as, sorry, it's not for sale. So she would find the most unique stuff and push them that you can actually get it. So people were so interested in what they had at their house that my mother thought, well, why not? Let's open up a small shop. So that's where it started. And, you know, it was started, both my folks and I, we have our own businesses. So it's a separate business, but it was never ever intended. You know, obviously a business is a business. Everyone opens it to make money, but the main intention behind it was just what Christmas is about, the fun part of Christmas, and just enjoying everyone, you know, coming into the shop and just having a smile on their face. I think it's the only time where somebody's paying over money, you smiling, you're receiving the money, and they smiling. So it's a win-win. We try to create a business where you can come in, and if you don't want to spend any money, then come in and just walk around and forget about your worries. To also remember what life is about, you know, the importance, what is Christmas about, you know, the real reason about Christmas. Because a lot of people, you know, have forgotten about that. And I think it's been a strong passion of mine to be able to go and say, yes, we sell Father Christmases and it's quirky little gnomes and this and that aren't always, you know, the nativity scene. But it's the bigger reason. Yes, that's, I think, the biggest question that we get asked all the time, and say, well, okay, this is up for 3 months, then what? What do? You know, because people are like, well, you can't just have Christmas. So, you know, rightfully so, you can't. I'm an attorney by day. My parents have their own business, which is an electrical company. So, you know, I think in South Africa, you can't just sit back and, you know, kind of say there is no opportunities. And I think we see that more often than not, that people are giving up. And I think, you know, the old saying, if there's a will, there's a way. I think a lot of businesses have realized that, you know, when COVID arrived, they didn't have the reserves. Many businesses that were successful businesses and people thought they did really well collapsed. So I think a big learning lesson for myself and for many other businesses, I think, is that we've got to prepare for that rainy day. Not just for your retirement, but for your business. So that has been a big learning curve, and also just being able to adapt to new ways and being able to be willing to adapt. Not everyone is on Facebook and social media and wanting to do online, but sometimes we are forced to. And I think COVID has forced a lot of things on us, which has been a big learning curve. And I think some people have taken it and really taken those opportunities and taken a negative and made something great from it. We've only opened up, we would open the 1st of October up until just the beginning of January as we shut down and close. And so it's only for 3 months that we operate. And then, like I said before, is we have our own businesses that we run throughout the year, and which still carries on running through the Christmas season. That's one of the other difficulties with the shop, is it's a pop-up shop. So the stress comes in, where are we going to be this year? So we have to hustle, see where we can get the best spot. And, you know, it's not always easy. You stress because we don't know where we're going to be. It's almost like a homeless business for 9 months. And, you know, we've been really, really blessed that we've been fortunate enough to always have a really great space. You know, some people get confused and are, you know, sometimes we do have a smaller shop and they think, oh, shame, have you guys downsized? But that was all we had. You know, it is a stress, but yeah, we run for 3 months, and when we, you know, next year we'll hustle again for a new shop, and yeah.
'n Goeie geskenkidee vir entrepreneurs is altyd 'n boek. Ons neem 'n vinnige advertensiebreek en gesels net hierna met Peppy Maree oor sy nuwe boek 20 Habits That Break Habits.